Hello and welcome to Fantasy Creek. My name is Aaron Draper and today I'm going to be playing and starting off the fighting fantasy novel Warlock of Firetop Mountain by Steve Jackson and Ian Livingstone. Your adventure awaits. May your stamina never fail. Now turn over. Seems like an image of the entrance to a cave. At last, your 2-day hike is over. You unsheath your sword, lay it on the ground and sigh with relief as you lower yourself down onto the mossy rocks to sit for a moment's rest. You stretch, rub your eyes and finally look at Firetop Mountain. The very mountain itself looks menacing. The steep face in front of you looks like it has been savaged by the claws of some gargantuan beast. Sharp rocky crags jut out at unnatural angles. At the top of the mountain you can see the eerie red colouring, probably some strange vegetation, which has given the mountain its name. Perhaps no one will ever know exactly what grows up there, as climbing the peak must surely be impossible. Your quest lies ahead of you. Across the clearing is a dark cave entrance. You pick up your sword, get to your feet, and consider what dangers may lie ahead of you. But with determination, you thrust your sword home into its scabbard and approach the cave. You peer into the gloom and see dark, slimy walls with pools of water on the stone floor in front of you. The air is cold and dank. You light your lantern and step wearily into the blackness. Cobwebs brush your face and you hear the scurrying of tiny feet. Rats, most likely. You set off into the cave. After a few yards you arrive at a junction. Will you turn west or east? Okay, west or east. Well, why don't we go west? So that's turn to 71. Okay, so I'm going to draw this on the map now. So we've got a line, we come in. Cave, entrance. And we're going west. Alright. 71. Okay, we've got another image. Looks like some sleeping guy. He looks a bit dodgy. Let's find out. Alright. There is a right hand turn to the north in the passage. Cautiously you approach a sentry post on the corner, and as you look in you can see a strange goblin-like creature in leather armour asleep at his post. You try to tiptoe past him. Test your luck. If you are lucky, he does not wake up and remains snoring loudly. Okay. So I need to get lower than 7. 5, 6, 7. Okay, I just double checked and equal to or less is a success. So I succeeded. Thank God. Alright, so that is me going past. So I have to take off 1 as well because I used my luck there, so that's gone down to 6 now. That's low luck already. It's not great. Alright. So, 301. To your left, on the west face of the passage, there is a rough-cut wooden door. You listen at the door and can hear a rasping sound, which may be some sort of creature snoring. Do you want to open the door? If so, turn to 82. If you wish to press northwards, turn to page 208. Alright, let's try opening the door, shall we? 82. We're a brave warrior. Come on, brave warrior. Let's sneak in and see what's going on. The door opens to reveal a small, smelly room. In the centre of the room is a rickety wooden table on which stands a lit candle. Underneath the table is a small wooden box. Sounds like treasure. Asleep on the straw mattress in a far corner of the room is a short, stocky creature with an ugly, warty face, the same sort of creature that you found asleep at the sentry post. He must be a guard for the night watch. You may either return to the corridor and press on northwards, or creep into the room and try to take the box without waking the creature. If you want to try to steal the box, test your luck. If you are lucky, he does not wake up. If you're unlucky, turn to the direction. Okay, so we've got to test our luck again. So this is going to be a bit dodgy, but we'll see. So I got to get. It's very likely he's going to wake up now because my rolls so far have been pretty bad. Alright, so we got to get 6 or lower. Yes, 3. Alright. Okay, so we still have to take 1 off. So that's 5 luck now. Oh, that goblin did not know what hit him. Alright. You leave the room and open the box in the passage. Inside you find a single piece of gold and a small mouse, which you must have been a creature's pet. You keep the coin and release the mouse, which scurries off down into the passageway. Gain 2 luck points. Nice. Right, so we're back up to 7. And we get 1 piece of gold. So, further up the passage along the west wall, you see another door. You listen at it before hearing nothing. If you want to try opening the door, turn to 397. Might as well. Right, 397. Come on, let's get in there and see what is going on. The door opens to reveal a small room with a stone floor and dirty walls. There is a stale smell in the air. In the centre of the room is a makeshift wooden table on which is standing a lit candle. Under the table is a small box. In the far corner of the room is a straw mattress. You may either open the box or leave the room. Well, let's try and open the box. 240. Just a note, I forgot to mention at the beginning, I've never actually played this book before, so I'm not sure what is going on with it and where we're going with it. And also, I've never actually played a Fighting Fantasy book before, so this is my first time in doing this. So let's, if you're new to it as well, then welcome to the journey of discovering what it's all about. If you've played them loads before, I apologise if I am doing a appalling job at it. But it will get better. It will get better. So, let's see. The box is light, but something rattles within. You open the lid and a small snake darts out and bites at your wrist. You must fight the snake. Alright. So the snake has skill 5, stamina 2. Okay, let's fight this thing. So we roll mine and his at the same time. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, so. Oh, he's rolled pretty high. So he's got 5, 6. 11 he's got. I've got skill 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, so I beat him. So that is 2 damage. Boom! That's him dead. Crosses on there. You a dead snake. So I imagine it jumps out. Tries to grab me, tries to bite my wrist, and I just rip his head off. Simple job done. Okay, if you kill the snake, turn to 145. The box has fallen to the ground during the fight, with the snake and it. Out of it has fallen a bronze-coloured key with a number 99 carved into it. You may take this key with you. Note it on your equipment list and leave the room. Add 1 luck point and return. Now it says add 1 luck point, but I'm already at 7, which is my initial, so I can't add any more to that. But I can add the bronze key, which has 99. Turn to 363. Further up the passage on the west wall you see another similar door. You listen at the door and grimace to hear the worst singing you have ever heard in your life. Something like that. Do you want to go into the room to investigate this hideous din? Well, I'm going to have to now, aren't I? 370, alright. The door opens to reveal a small room. They're all quite small in this building, aren't they? The room is dirty and unkept. A straw mattress lies on the corner. In the centre of the room is a wooden table which a candle burns, lighting the room with its flickering flame. A small box rests under the table. Seated around the table are two small creatures with warty skin, dressed in leather armour. They are drinking some sort of grog, and by the way they are staggering to their feet on your arrival, you assume they are very drunk. You may either draw your sword and leap forward at them, or slam the door quickly and run up the passage. Well, you know what? Because they're quite drunk, I feel like I might take the risk and draw my sword. So 116. The two drunken orcs you are now face are obviously startled at your entrance, and as quickly as they are able to fumble around to their weapons, you must attack each one in turn. Their drunkenness allows you to add 1 point to your rolled dice when rolling to work out your attack strength during each attack round. Okay, so I get an extra 1. So, first orc, second orc. So they have. So what we've got here, we're going to fight the first orc first. He's got a skill of 5 and a stamina of 4. Okay. Oh, that's not. Oh, okay. So we've both got really bad there. Wow. I rolled a 2 and he rolled a 3. So I got 10 and he got 8. Awesome. So that's 2 points down. So he goes down to 2. And then we fight again. Come on, let's stab him right in the face with my sword. Okay, so 8 plus 5, 13. Alright, he got 13. And I got 8. I got 12. So that's 2 points damage on me. Alright, so I'm down to 15. Alright, let's fight this guy again. Come on, we can take him. We can take him. Come on. Okay, that looks better, because he got 10. So he had 15 altogether, and mine is 18. So boom. That's him dead. So first orc dead. How do you want to do this? He comes at me. I stab him. He cuts me, and then cut off his head. Turn to the other one. Right, he's got a bit more. Oh, he had a bit more health. Sorry. That was meant to be 5, not 4. Right, so he's got 5 stamina. Right. Alright, let's take him out. Come on. Okay, so 11 plus 8. And he has 5 plus 6. Alright, so I beat him on that one. So that brings him down to 3. So I'm going to stab him once. And then so 9, 8. So that's 17. And he gets 6 and 5, so 11. So I beat him again. This is doing well. This is doing well. So I am the hero after all, which is nice to see. So this is a final blow, hopefully, that'll kill him. Alright, so he gets 8 plus 5, 13, and I get 7 plus 8, so that's 15. So I beat him, yes. Nice. Alright, I managed to take out the 2 drunken orcs. Alright, so we're probably coming to a nearer close of this first part 1. So let's just see where we end up with this. Alright. If you win the battle, turn to 378. You wipe your bloodied sword on the mattress. The green blood leaves a slimy stain on the straw. Stepping over the bodies towards the table, you flinch at the foul stench of the creatures. You pick up the box from under the table and examine it. It is a small wooden box with crude hinges. The name Farigo di Maggio is inscribed on a brass nameplate on its lid. If you wish to open the box, turn to 296. Well, of course. The box contains a small leather-bound book entitled The Making of Casting of Dragonfire. You open the passages and begin to read. Fortunately, it is written in your own language, and so was probably not understood by the orcs. Otherwise, this treasure would certainly not be loosely guarded as it was. The book is written in a tiny handwriting by Farigo di Maggio. In it, he tells the story of his life's work, the creation of the dragonfire spell, with which to fight evil dragons. Very interesting. You read how, in his last years, Fagio finally perfected his spell, but by then was too old to make use of it, so he completed his book, locked it in a chest, and hid it in the depths of Firetop Mountain, afraid that it might fall into the wrong hands. The last page reads, "And so, you who hold this book, you have my life's work in your hands. The power of destruction is yours if you wish it, but do not waste it. Unless you use the spell for the purpose of which it is intended, you shall be consumed by evil itself and die by the fire from your own hands. Remember, only when the dragon breathes its fire at you should you raise your arms and say, Ekil, Erif, Ekam, Erif, Di Maggio." Obviously, he read that in his head. He didn't actually say that out loud, otherwise he probably would have exploded in flames. So, you say these words slowly and softly. Suddenly, the pages seem to glow, and as this glow disappears, so do the words on the pages of the book. You repeat the spell to yourself to memorize it and leave the room. Okay, so he did whisper it, but he didn't explode in flames. That's good. But the words have gone, and I've memorized it. Alright, turn to 42. Okay, I think that's a good place to stop for this first session. I hope you've enjoyed the little read through, and we will pick up in the next session. Hope to see you there. Thank you.